Opie Radio is back.
Now, I heard that you had tweeted that, you might need guests today, and then somebody, I can't follow it that closely, but because I have children, but then, so then I had to meet somebody today at 6:30 in the neighborhood, and then I was trying to avoid my wife because we got in a little bit of a thing.
But you guys always have a little thing.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, if I get out of the house before she comes back with the kids,
right?
It'll cool over by tomorrow, by the time it's here, because I have spots tonight.
Well, what's the thing?
I guess I'm a dick, and
well, but why? Why are you a dick this time?
What I do now? I don't know, because the house was a mess or something. I can complain about it.
That's an easy one.
What do I do? Get a housekeeper?
No, that's an easy one. If the house is a mess, that's a fight you guys could get through.
Yeah, but the thing is, I was out of the house and then I moved back in, so it's like it's supposed to be all smooth sailing.
Oh, you're back in the house.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
So it's supposed to be smooth sailing. So if I act out like I used to act out, like if I lose my shit over nothing,
right,
quote unquote nothing,
yeah.
She's like, this is not going to work.
And then you got to leave again.
Then I got to go to the Marriott and get some more points at the Marriott.
Why did you decide to move back in the house?
Because we were getting along, and then I guess it was just better for my kids, because then they didn't have to say, like, where's Dad? He's at his office.
Right. Is that what she says, that you're at your office?
That's what I said. I said I had an office.
Yeah.
So they're like, Dad, where's your office? And it was like literally right up the street. I go, right up, not far.
Yeah.
They were like, do you have a bed in your office? I'm like, yeah, I have a bed.
Oh my God. You never brought him to your office?
And this is for the IRS too.
Right.
In case, because I'm gonna deduct it. So
I don't blame you.
So I do have a bed, but I do work in my office.
But if you're writing material and stuff, I guess you could write it off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. As long as my account said, as long as I have an address. I shouldn't even say this because I just heard somebody got busted by the IRS talking about on the radio.
You moved back in with the wife, and it's going okay.
Yeah, but you know what? It's still like I'm still human. So and then if something happens, I feel like should I just eat shit and then to try to keep the peace, or what should I do?
I don't know you that well. I feel like I know you a bit. I don't know you as someone that could just eat shit.
Yeah, I try. Like yesterday, I just left. I was losing my shit, so I just left the house. So
what was going on yesterday? That
it
you
was
had to leave?
The house was a mess, and I'm like a little OCD, so I just gotta fucking, and I can't really like. And if I could organize it all, but it's almost like a running fucking thing. I do a joke on my act about it, but so it's like it's been like an ongoing thing. So she's like, well, the kids, but it's like, but she lives shit everywhere.
Yeah.
So she's like, I grew up 1 to 10 where we didn't leave shit everywhere because there'd be shit everywhere.
Right.
It'd be a fucking like a.
I'm 1 of 7, and our house was spotless. Our rooms were spotless. If our shoes were just left in the middle of our room, then my mom would come in and destroy our room because she thought it was messy.
My mom, you know what my mom would do? My mom would get my...
Yeah, I had one of those, Stuntbrain. The wow wasn't heard because I didn't have your mic on. Can you imagine? Yeah. Literally, if our sneakers weren't in the closet and we're in the middle of our bedroom, but the rest of the room was okay, she would destroy the whole room and put it in a huge pile to teach us some kind of lesson.
My mom would...
That's scary, man.
My mom would take my sister's clothes if they've left them in the bathroom. Yeah. She would pick them up and then give them back out for Christmas presents.
You can't.
No.
Wrap them up and everything?
Yeah. She's like, here you go.
I love her.
No, because she's like, fuck you. I'm not picking up your fucking clothes and then buying you more fucking clothes. Like, that's why the fight started yesterday, because my wife was going to Target. Free plug. She's going to Target to buy like winter pajamas. I said, well, I go, there's shit everywhere, all over the house. Like, what are you going to do with that? So, like, when she got back, I picked up the kids from school. When she got back, I just left. I said, and the kids were like, Dad, where are you going? I said, I'm going to work,
Yeah.
So they don't know what time I get. They don't know my schedule exactly. So
I can relate to you because that's what one of our problems. Like, I need a clean house, clean. My wife doesn't care. She'll leave everything out all over the place. I mean, and she is cleaning it up. But I'm the guy in the middle of the night throwing shit away constantly. Do you throw stuff away?
My wife never takes the trash out. It's right down the street. I mean, right down the hall. She won't take the trash. I'm like, I at this point, I don't even mention it. But I think it is the big family, because if you're from big family, you can't have it's because it'd be a fucking chaos.
It was impossible.
It would be fucking chaos. So if you had 10 kids or 7 kids.
I'm used to ordering and not having a lot of stuff. So I constantly throw stuff away. When I see toys they're not using, I just throw them away. They never. Every once in a while they'll notice and I feel bad. But in general, I'm pretty good. And then, man, that front door will open with brand new bags of stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, here we go again.
Yeah.
I just cleared out so much stuff, and now here comes all the new stuff.
I went to Goodwill before I came here. That's where I stopped. I would stop at Goodwill with a big bag of clothes, because my wife, I knew she would do it. She made a big bag of old clothes.
Right.
But she just, it's like everything shoved in it's just, I'm like, oh my God.
We got a deal. A pair of shoes comes in, one goes out.
Well, that's good.
You have no kids, though.
No, we have no kids, but, that doesn't mean there's not stuff.
Well, I don't know. Kids really ramp it up. Because before we had kids, I didn't even think any of this stuff. I felt like our house was not cluttered at all. So it's just the kids.
No, because you can blame the kids.
And then, there's I got wonderful family members that want to take care of the kids, so they're constantly buying them stuff. There's so much fucking stuff.
Right.
And they don't play with half of it. All they want is an iPad.
So my wife blames the kids, but I'm like, you're setting a bad example, because you can't throw your clothes anywhere, because then they see it and they throw their clothes anywhere.
Yeah, well, that does happen. We have no kids, but there's still a lot of stuff.
You must be rich.
You find.
Like, I look at my kids, I'm like, fuck, there's 2 Ferraris standing right there.
That's true, man.
I will tell you this.
Like the white Miami Vice one and a new one.
You would go for 2.
So I would definitely go for 2.
Where'd you put them?
My fucking garage, my giant house in Pompano Beach, because I have no kids.
Oh.
Fuck. They're
Is that where you live? Where do you live?
No, in New Jersey.
Oh, say if you're not kids, you live in Pompano Beach?
Fuck yeah, I'm out of this shithole.
So you just see dollar signs when you look at your kids?
Everything they say. Like the other day, the kid's like, oh, I want to play intramural basketball. I'm like, fuck. That's a 48-incher TV right there downstairs. Like, fuck.
Shoes and driving to practice.
It's like when you used to go out on a date, you'd have to pay for 2 people, and you'd be like, I better get laid tonight. Now I pay for 4 people, and I'm not going to get nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what the fuck?
You don't want to get laid, because then you'll have 5 people.
Yeah, my kids don't even eat the food. They don't even eat the fucking food, So I'm like, oh my God, this is the worst fucking bargain of all time.
I take my kids to, since I'm in the restaurant business, all my friends have restaurants. They caught on to my game now. Like, I just take them for free food at all my friends' restaurants.
Yeah.
But some of them are high end. My kids putting boogers on the wall and shit.
Yeah, that's not,
fucking pissed. They have to make them like special chicken fingers.
So you're saving a lot of money that way.
Nah, they'll figure out another way to spend it.
Yeah. How long do you think you're going to be in the house before you fuck it up?
I don't know. I'll probably just fucking disappear. I'm not even going to, if I fuck it up, I'm going to really fuck it up. I'm just going to fucking go AWOL.
I think about that shit all the time. My wife yelled at me the other day. I bought a book, How to Become Invisible. And she's like, what the fuck is this?
I said, you can't even buy a book.
I was like, it was on sale at Barnes & Noble. I don't know.
What is the book about?
It's about how to fucking get out of your life.
Well, first of all,
I read it like it's a fucking Daniel Steele novel. It's so good.
What have you learned from the book so far?
How to get the fuck out.
No, but what in particular?
Wait, where'd you buy the book?
At Barnes & Noble.
Okay,
How to Become Invisible.
I'm going to put it right on the cover, right on the fucking counter.
Don't buy the book.
Bro, it's
buy the
married men porn book. This is my 50 Shades of Grey, this fucking book.
Buy the audio book.
I fucking love it.
Just listen. Do what Opie does. Listen to it.
Look, there it is. How to Become Invisible. Learn to walk among people undetected.
Fucking this book is my 50 Shades of Grey.
What have you learned, though?
I sit there while my family's watching fucking some bullshit. I'm just reading it, just staring at
Give
all
us
of them.
one tip.
It just shows you how to back out of credit cards, back out of debt. You know what I mean? How to start putting shit on your wife's name and then just pull the news. Fuck you. Now you're mad again.
Oh my God, I got something to do after the show.
Fuck it, dude. I'm telling you, I can't stop reading it.
Oh my God. What'd you tell your wife when she said that?
She found the book. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What'd you say about the book?
I said, it's good to know these things, honey. I make some shit up. I'm like, I like the CIA shows and that shit.
Yeah, and Hillary Clinton, she's got her emails in weird places. So what am I?
Meanwhile, everything she goes on, like she looks at my Craigslist and I'm like looking at RVs and shit, property in New Mexico.
Solar
Maybe it's my number one hobby: how to get the fuck out of here.
Can we call her? I love talking
We should hang out after the show.
Can we call her?
You can call her, sure.
Yeah,
You know,
let's get her
I don't
online.
like that at all.
Hey, and what were you saying just before? No, during the break. The emails that are coming out soon.
Oh, the guy Milo from Breitbart. They said that on Naj, whatever that guy said.
Julian Assange.
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah.
He said that the next fucking Podesta emails that are coming out are enough to get her locked up.
Is that a real thing that's hitting right now?
Yeah.
Well, if it's Milo,
My next leak will ensure
There it
Hillary's
is.
arrest. There you go.
I'm on top of shit.
Dude, they can't. They won't arrest her. Though. That'll take forever.
This is a perfect time for me to fucking disappear with all this craziness going on.
Said his next
First of all,
release.
even if you talk about it, you can tell your wife I had to disappear because they were coming at me.
Dude, you're totally going to buy this book. I'm telling you, you're going to buy it. It's a great book.
Here it is. It says his next release will provide enough evidence to see Hillary arrested.
See you later.
So when is this coming out?
I hope tomorrow.
You think it'll come out soon? There's Stuntbrain.
Yeah, it has to. Did he leak that, or is this Milo? Because Milo tends to be a little dramatic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Milo got banned from Twitter. He's the guy who set up the Leslie
that
Jones.
guy?
Yeah.
I love him. I think he's great.
He's pretty funny. I interviewed him at the convention the day after he got banned from Twitter.
I'm sure he's on Twitter again.
And he said, well, he's got a guy that is kind of his manager who tweets.
For
and
him?
They didn't boot him off yet. He was in Delaware on Monday, speaking at University of Delaware, and they lost their minds.
Really?
Students like, you can't have him here.
Oh, God. Why? Because
He's a conservative gay guy who was saying transgender people are sick and retarded. And the students lost their minds. You can't say that.
I think that is retarded.
My wife doesn't listen to the show. Don't bring up the Disappear book because it's a very important part of my life.
That's the only thing I want to bring up, though. Fuck.
Why didn't you tell her?
Guess who's Phil Collins today?
But why didn't you tell her that it was for all of us to escape?
Right.
We're all going to disappear.
Oh, she knows I'm up to something.
How long have you been married?
It feels like fucking since I was born, bro. Like
How many years for real?
7, 8.
How old are you?
41.
Yeah, I got married later, so I've been 10. But no, I love my wife.
That's kind of
in case people are listening.
Oh my God!
No, I mean in a ideal world it works, but then once you get the kids involved and the fucking just like whatever, I don't know. It's still better than it was.
What would you rather be doing?
Just disappearing with this guy. I don't even know him.
Bro, listen. I'm almost done. I could pretty much get you ghost.
Okay, where do you go though? Where
do you go? You go someplace warm like fucking birds.
Listen, it's not where you go. You're thinking like the 70s. It's not where you.
He could.
It's not where you
go.
go.
Has so much
It's your
knowledge
digital.
that you have enough knowledge. You could go right down the street and
It's
be
your
invisible.
footprint. It's your electronic footprint.
Well, you got to get rid of your phone or get a new phone or get a weekly phone.
a burner.
I'm all set. I'm all
not even going to give my clues away.
Oh, dude, I'm all
because I got to read
set.
the book. You're going to make me read the book, right?
You're
Dude,
all set.
You're all set. Like how to get a cell phone, how to establish credit, like
it's all cash.
Bitcoin shit. I'm deep into
Bitcoin?
it. Yeah. I could probably leave tomorrow.
Are you in Bitcoin? You have any Bitcoin?
Yeah,
it's at a 3-month high right now.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. Anyone that doesn't have it's an idiot.
Yeah, a little Bitcoin is a good thing.
A little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
I should do a little Bitcoin.
It's quadrupled for me.
5%.
Quadrupled.
Yeah. Keep it.
It's on the fucking internet, on the cloud up there with
digital.
Steve Jobs and everybody else.
So you withdraw as you need it?
I have no fucking idea, but the book said to do it.
This has got Bitcoins in the cloud somewhere.
I know it's there.
This is better than hanging with my kids. They never talk about Bitcoin, those little fucking pricks. They want to make me watch fucking Clarence.
Is this your wife? Let me see here. We're calling her. All right.
Okay.
I'm not sure if she's picking up.
I hope not.
Can we mention the book?
You know what? Since I see what you do to people, that's nothing compared to what you did to Snuka. I mean, I'm sure.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, shit.
This is Carl's wife.
Yes, it is.
Hey,
How are
Marie.
you?
How are you?
Marie, we haven't talked to you in a while.
I know. How are you guys doing?
We're good. I like your wife. Great. This is how he gets when we put her on the line. You're not as talkative now.
I got something to do.
Do you know the book that Carl's been reading lately?
Yeah.
You do know about the book?
If you want to be invisible, you can go right ahead and be invisible.
Listen, it's just for safety reasons. That's why I'm reading the book. It has nothing to do with
For
nothing.
your safety, you should stop wasting our money on fucking stupid shit like that.
The book was on sale. $10. I waited for it to go on sale.
Oh my God! This is fucking priceless.
You guys got problems if she thinks you're spending their money on one lousy buck. You guys got problems.
How much does a book cost? Like $12,
bro. If it's for me, it could be a nickel. My wife thinks it's too much money.
Oh my God!
Because you buy stupid shit all the time on Amazon.
Like what?
T-shirts.
Yeah. What does he buy on Amazon?
T-shirts, hats. You should see the amount of T-shirts that this person has. It's ridiculous. How are you going to be invisible when you have 100,000 T-shirts?
Yeah, Amazon will find you. Your Amazon account.
All of your shit.
This is why I read the goddamn book. I got 3 restaurants, and I get yelled at for buying T-shirts on Amazon.
Well, she says you got a lot.
The principle.
The principle.
What kind of T-shirts you got? With cute sayings?
Yeah, I got your funny T-shirts.
One says, I like sushi, and it's like 2 people in their crotches. It's
oh my God! I love this guy.
You can't even wear in public.
Look, I got 2. Look at this. Kenneth Bone.
Oh, he got a Ken Bone. He's got a Ken Bone.
Bone is funny. Some of them are funny, but some of them are retarded.
Now I'm with your wife. That Bone Zone is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, he's wearing the Welcome to the Bone Zone T-shirt today.
That guy's lame.
Give me one more T-shirt that is ridiculous that he has.
So there's a stick figure, humping the word it, to say, fuck it. You can't wear that.
I wear it. When I go pick up the kids, some people are like, sir, really? I'm like,
so
shit, I forgot I was wearing it.
That you have your stick.
Like some guy eating out, some lady says, I love sushi on it. I'm going to pick it up my kids.
So gross.
Oh, my God.
Good luck on your invisibility.
Good luck is right.
Listen, it's just a hobby. That's all it is.
Good. I'll give you another hobby.
Are you guys still in love there, Maria?
Yep. Say yeah, Maria, on fucking radio.
Right now we are.
Yeah.
Tomorrow could be different.
Good.
Yeah, things are good, right? They did a reality show that didn't get picked up. I would watch these.
They picked it up again. Now there's another channel looking at it.
Oh, really?
It's some other channel. They came
Inside
and filmed,
the restaurant?
refilmed it.
At the restaurant?
It's me and my wife just
battling. They just battle.
She fucking hates me, dude.
Do you hate him?
Still in there?
You hate
the
Carl?
Restaurants.
I don't hate Carl.
No, when we're working.
What things that he does sometimes.
Like what? What's some of the things? Maybe we can work it out today, right, Kevin?
I'm with you.
Let's try to work it out. What are some of the things that drives you nuts about Carl?
He's not going to help, Marie.
Oh, my God.
He's not here to help, Marie. I'm just telling you.
See, this is good. You're working together.
Yeah.
You and Marie are trying
the
to
only
work
time me and
together.
Marie will agree with Opie's on the fucking trail.
Give me 1 or 2 things that he does that drives you nuts.
I knew I should have finished the book before.
And then Carl,
But she's going to give you shit for right after the phone call, right? Right after you're done?
This is the worst. This weekend's going to be fucking WWF.
Just for this phone call.
No, because she did it. If I did it to my wife, she'd be like,
You're such an exaggerator.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even care.
Good.
All right.
No, people. Listen, when you're with somebody for so many years,
that's Max.
they annoy you.
The dumbest
Max,
dog.
Shut up.
My wife says, I trained the dog. I said, you trained him to bark?
What's the one thing about him you really
What's the
love?
one thing about Carl that I wish he would not leave his shit everywhere.
Wow.
We were just talking about that.
All right, Kevin's on your side. We have Kevin Brennan in studio.
It's like the opposite here. It's the opposite.
I'm super neat.
After everybody.
He's saying he's super neat.
Carl, I will legit text you photographs of his bathroom.
Yeah, Carl, I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Carl. I think you're a fucking slob.
I am a slob. Look at me.
That's what I'm saying. I am looking at you.
What's the problem?
It's not hard to figure out.
Yeah, you're a mess.
What's the problem with his bathroom?
Everything.
Dirty condoms?
Not today.
He wishes.
What do you love about him? What's the one thing that
come
you
on,
just
Dr. Phil.
absolutely love?
This is not that kind of show.
Yeah, fuck the love thing. Save that for home. We're trying to destroy relationships this afternoon.
All right, Marie, that was cool.
Wait, what about her?
We're going to wrap this up.
Why?
Opie's giving a signal. We're wrapping it up. All right, E-Rock, we're good.
We're going to do traffic and weather. It's afternoon show.
Fucking WikiLeaks is on fire right now, Marie. I'll be home later.
You don't want to talk about this
We're
stuff.
wrapping this up. Thanks, E-Rock. He's giving a signal.
Start playing a song, E-Rock.
Play that song out. Let's play us out of here.
Closing up early today. We're all going to jump in our RV and get the fuck out of town.
What a show today, right, guys?
Beat the traffic out of the tunnel.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Yeah, if I call my wife...
I'm leaving. I have to bring Robert to soccer.
Yep. Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
If I call my wife won't go on the radio. She already said.
Dude,
but
when she gets quiet like that,
I could get her, but she would just get... The thing is, the difference between men and women, men think that shit's funny. Women think it's a fucking nightmare. Women think you're embarrassing them. Right. It's like, it's a big scandal. Where men just think it's funny.
Yeah, we just think it's
like,
funny.
It's a fucking relationship. Of course it's going to be a nightmare.
Right.
You know what I mean? Am I yelling?
A little bit. It's okay, though. I don't mind you yelling. It's like when you're yelling and Judy Gold's yelling. That's
Judy Gold. Wow. She was annoying me. She's on her fucking phone all day. I had a fucking
not a looker.
She's not even your type.
No. My wife's hot.
No, I'm saying Judy Gold. Is that who you're talking about?
She's a lesbian, Carl.
No, I saw her at Judy Gold.
She has but she has no choice but not to be a lesbian, right?
The fuck?
I would agree with you, except I might run into it. I don't want her to beat the shit out of me. But listen,
what the fuck is that about?
Here's the point. Judy.
Who's Judy Gold? The girl on MSNBC?
No.
Oh, no, that's Rachel Maddow.
Who are you talking about?
How many lesbians do you think there are in New York? Like 4?
20 million.
What, you're talking about the short hair one or long hair one?
Yeah, of course she's funny.
I didn't know what we were talking about.
Plus, I saw her on a documentary last night. She actually looked pretty good.
She the one that you had the video of her screaming in
here? She screams.
Yeah. She's funny.
She screams a bit.
I thought we were talking about something else.
Rachel Maddow?
Yeah, she's tough.
What's the deal with you and your wife, though?
I'd rather fuck Rachel Maddow.
We're a normal married couple that have a lot of fucking problems.
How old are your kids? Can you tell us?
11. They're twins. It's like having like a little fucking supercell of ISIS.
Two boys?
House. Boy and girl.
Yeah, that's rough. Same age?
Same age.
Oh,
they're like a married 50-year-old Jewish couple from Fort Lauderdale.
Your kids?
Oh, it's hot in here. He's touching me. What are you doing? I don't want to eat that restaurant. They're the worst. Ungrateful, spoiled monsters.
My kids
they're so rich. Like they just throw shit on the ground. They break computers. Give me a new one. I'm rich. They know they're rich. Fuck, and I'm stealing shit all day to make money.
I was going to pay for something the other day with my kids, and I go, I don't have any money. My son goes, you always have money. So I go, I have no cash. And he goes, just use your credit card like mom does.
Yeah.
Like, so they already know the game.
Right.
We always got money. There's never say no.
As long as that credit card is around.
You never have to say no because they know that the credit card will be accepted.
Dude, like my son, they asked him in school, what do you want to be when you grow up? He goes, I want to be rich. I said, oh, we're fucked. This kid doesn't even know how the world works. You know what I mean?
So he's
got 9 iPads. He can't tie shoes.
Well, why are you buying him 9 iPads?
I don't buy nobody shit. I'm trying to become invisible.
Dude, you're on Amazon too much. That's my wife's on Amazon a lot too. That shit must be addictive.
My wife fucks with me like you would fucking waterboard someone. She does little things. Like when she sends out to buy me clothes, she'll buy me like a medium, like of something, like a little T-shirt. They're all tight.
So you'll lose weight?
So I buy my own clothes on Amazon.
Why should I buy a medium? So you'll lose weight?
Just to fuck with me, I think.
Because you're no medium.
I haven't been medium since
You're medium
grade.
like Judy Gold's a medium. She's a big gal, in case you guys
She's a big gal.
In case you guys can't see her.
But you bought over 100 T-shirts from Amazon?
I mean, not 100, maybe fucking 80.
I hate this.
Maybe 80.
We get a delivery from Amazon.com every fucking day.
I love it. It's something to look forward to. Dude, I'm married with 2 kids.
It's like a game. My wife, she orders something every day.
Do you get to the point where you don't open shit? That's coming in the house?
Open everything.
There's some people, it's about actually ordering it, and then it gets to a point where some of the stuff they just never even open.
Yeah, we had a hoarder across the hall from us, had an apartment full of cardboard boxes from QVC.
Really?
And then she fell asleep one night and dropped a cigarette, and the whole thing went up.
Did she burn?
She didn't, but our apartment did.
Your apartment caught fire?
Did your apartment burn?
Because they vented her apartment through ours. We lost 90% of our stuff.
Why do they go through your apartment?
They opened up her door, and it was going to backdraft.
Right.
So before they opened hers, they opened ours, and it just went.
Her fire went into yours?
Yeah, took out.
Wait, 90%. At that point, was your apartment was totally okay until they opened your?
Oh, absolutely.
Can you sue somebody for that?
No,
can you report them if you know they're hoarding?
I did, but you got to get like 3 reports and say.
Yeah, in New York you can't do shit. They wait for the fire.
Yeah, that's
they'd rather
exactly
deal with
what
the
they
fire.
did.
Yeah, they wait for the fire.
It was
Then they go,
crazy.
we shouldn't have lived here.
And she survived?
She survived. She and her 90-year-old mother, who was a Holocaust survivor, survived.
They're survivors.
They were trying to put out the fire themselves, trying to throw pots of water on it.
Oh, my God. There's so much there.
If you've survived the Holocaust, you're going to survive just about anything.
Yeah, an apartment fire.
Apartment fire is nothing. It's like going to the carnival.
Right.
Hey, apartment fire, I got this.
No big deal.
That was no big deal.
Let me finish my dessert before, you know.
So where's she living now?
She lives across the hall. They rebuilt.
So you still see this lady?
Yeah, it's not good. Not comfortable.
Your whole thing got all your possessions
You
got.
lose. Fire is the worst. You lose.
No, but was it
everything.
just smoke, or your
Both.
place caught fire?
Both. There was smoke and fire.
And did they just
shoot
come
across?
And they just come flying in with their hoses and
They
just
they
fucking destroy
spray
everything, trying to get the fire out? Oh,
They hook your ceiling and everything.
They spray the walls. I got paintings on the wall just covered with crap. You know, they're spraying. Soot was everywhere. You had to get paintings cleaned, everything. But
Yeah, I hate fire.
your
I'm real
electronics
nervous
are
about fire.
toast. Everything electric goes.
Right.
Yeah, because soot is everywhere. But that was a real
That's a good
party.
T-shirt for you, Carl.
I'll get it. If it's on Amazon, I'll buy that shit.
You
right
like
now.
a T-shirt with a good silly saying, don't
I
you?
like it. I like it.
I'm
The
not
Ken Bone was a surprise. I got to admit. You got the
Ken Bone shirt. We'll give you some respect for that one.
I like it.
That one we'll give you respect for.
He has 500,000 Twitter followers, probably more.
I didn't start following until I found out he was on the porn sites. That's when I started liking him.
It's ridiculous. He went from like nothing. In 3 days, he got 500,000.
He had less than 100.
I bought on Amazon a red sweater for my dog.
252,000.
Yeah, that's in 2 weeks.
Wow.
In 4 days, he was up to 225,000. So things have slowed down. People are going after him. The trolls are going after him.
Yeah, he said some things on Reddit, I guess. Right, Stuntbrain?
Yeah, he back in the day, he had said some pretty dicey things on Reddit. And now, how is he still hot? Excuse me? How has this guy still got any heat?
Yeah, he's making money, too.
He's been going
monetizing.
away. He's been going away pretty quickly.
He's like a Ricky Gervais character. You know, he's kind of a sad sack character that gets a little bit of fame. Gervais could play this role pretty well, actually.
Yeah, that's not a stretch.
Wow, it's scary. Scary when this guy...
Where were we? So Kevin's good. You're in the house with
Yeah.
the wife and the kids.
Yeah, thanks to my podcast. My podcast helped because it helped me vent all my whatever angst.
Right.
So I wouldn't take it home with me.
God, I was giving you advice on the podcast. It turns out you didn't need to hear anything from me. It was over.
No, it wasn't.
It was over.
No, you know what that did the last
Remember,
time?
we were in the lobby. I was giving you
No,
all sorts of
I know.
advice because I'm trying to.
No, the last time we were here,
I was screaming and yelling. I think Lenny made a horrible mistake, blowing off the podcast. Because we were talking about this last night at dinner. It was me, Vic Henley, and Krista Stefano went downstairs for a bite after the show. And there's so many podcasts that most of them you don't give a fuck about anymore. But yours is unique. You guys yelling and screaming at each other every fucking week. Misery loves company, and you guys were onto something.
I know. That's why
and then he got pissed that you did the podcast without him during a Jewish holiday.
Rosh Hashanah.
And the podcast is called Misery Loves Company, so it's like, it's perfect. Now you come back with some angst, and now you got a 2 or 3 new podcasts.
Well, he was getting married.
Right. I heard his wedding was wonderful.
Yeah, everyone.
I heard.
He invited like everybody.
I wasn't invited. You weren't invited.
I saw pictures of people. I was like, he's not even friends with that guy. He invited comics he's not even friends with.
I didn't get the
just
invite.
Random fucking people. I've guys who work at the Comedy Cellar that I've never seen him speak to, and they're at his fucking wedding. So either he was doing a money grab, or like Lenny has a website business too. So
I heard the wedding was wonderful.
Yeah, I heard it was good. So
they had a porterhouse carving station.
I don't think that's real.
Huh?
I think it's just a prime rib.
Not according to Vic Henley.
I need some experts to weigh in.
Vic Henley was there?
I don't think you can just carve a porterhouse.
I know it was a problem when fucking Sherrod was there. I was like, Sherrod?
A porterhouse has a bone through it, and half of it's a filet mignon, and then half of it's a New York.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fucking bone is...
All right. Oh, no. You want to come in? Come on in. Say hi. Come in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Friday
When I'm
brawler.
here on Fridays, Gerry Cooney stops in and says hi. Do you know who Gerry Cooney is?
No.
Is he a boxer?
I mean, I know he's a boxer.
Yeah, there he is. Jerry!
Champ.
All right.
It looks great.
Huh?
Where's the music?
You can't hear it.
We got music playing.
Fair.
We got the Rocky music playing right now.
Just came back from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Rick Nettles, Bucky Dan.
You were hanging with Greg Nettles, third baseman for the New York Yankees, 1970. I'll go 78.
I think you're right.
What?
Yeah, I think you're right on that. 78. Nettles, and then when was Dent?
Dent, I don't know.
78 when he hit the home runs.
They won a lot of World Series, bro. And it was all great to be with them, raising money for a hospital.
Yeah.
Where they live down there in Atlanta. Beautiful, gorgeous place.
Yeah.
And I just got to hang out and have some fun, bro.
That's cool. You know Kevin
Nobody
Brennan?
wants to fight me. You want to get hit?
Misery loves company.
You want to try that?
Misery loves company, Jerry.
Do you want him to hit you?
I would love it.
Really?
No, because then I could tell my wife I really was somewhere. Plus, I need a good episode for Monday. Hit me right in the fucking face.
I can't tell you how many people got back to me about that on air.
Which one?
The shot I hit him with.
Theo. Hit Theo.
When you hit Theo that day?
Tap.
You want a tap from Gerry Cooney? Theo took a tap?
Yeah, punch me in the shoulder.
No. His taps are brutal.
Listen, I just want to tell you something. I am so good that I could break your ribs one at a time with each shot.
Really?
Place it right in there.
All right, let's try.
You want a tap from Gerry Cooney?
That's Gerry Cooney, right?
When's the last time you were in a real fight?
He still trains.
I had a fight this morning with my wife. Why, you got a problem?
No, when was the last time you were in a ring with another?
I boxed today.
No. Here's a good question. When was the last time you were in a ring with a black man?
I boxed today. Today I was at the gym at 9:30 this morning. I boxed 5 rounds this morning.
Really?
Mm-hmm. No, not tired, bro.
Judy Gold?
No,
keep talking, bro. Keep talking, bro.
Judy Gold's nasty.
Anyway, listen, life is great. I just was out at the Nassau Coliseum.
Yeah.
They took it over, and they wanted to talk about remembrances. I remember seeing Julius Erving.
Oh, sure. When he was in the ABA.
Ball.
Yeah. Who cares about that?
The Islanders.
Brennan, you want a tap from Gerry Cooney?
No, I can't. I
Give him a tap.
I can't do it. You know, I'm going to get myself in trouble, bro.
As long as it's a tap. Look, he's getting his arm ready and everything.
It's a tap. You can't do it. I can't do it, bro.
Just do it light then.
Can't do it.
It's a tap. His taps are brutal.
I can't.
All right, do it after the show. Or do it at the last hour.
You guys, you ring a bell? Who knows?
Huh?
You
ring a fight bell. Who knows?
Sometimes I go off, bro.
Hey, how about if I punch you and then you get mad, you punch me back?
Try.
I punch you right in your fucking Groucho Marx glasses.
Oh, my God.
I gotta go. I'm leaving.
I love you, too.
I'm with Cooney.
Did you wear your glasses when you're in your prime? I don't remember.
What is your name? What's your name?
My name's Keith Robinson.
Keith, all you're going to hear is, get up, Keith. Get up.
Cooney, I'm a big fan. I got nothing to do with that. I don't have a horse in this race.
Cooney was the man, and he still, he still trains and he stays in shape.
Looks in great. He's in great shape.
I went to see the Knicks play.
I like your glasses.
I went to see the Knicks play the Nets.
Thanks for backing me up.
It's okay. Yeah,
I think the glasses look great.
It'll be bad.
Huh?
Usually when you get into the ring with somebody and they try and get fresh with you, usually kind of tame them down a little bit.
Right.
Let me change seats with Carl.
You can see he's got some issues. This guy over here, he's got a lot of issues.
He's got some issues.
No,
Suicidal.
My love partner just broke up with me, Lenny Marcus.
He was doing a podcast with this guy Lenny Marcus.
We're still doing it though. We're still doing it.
And Misery Loves Company goes on without Lenny, but they were great together because they clashed.
We were like the odd couple,
right?
Now I understand.
So now he's reinventing himself.
Now I'm starting to understand you.
I think you're doing it with Liz and who else?
He looks Irish too.
Liz's going to quit too. They were all going to quit anyway.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Lenny don't like show business. That's one thing about Lenny. He don't like show business.
That's 3
hours.
3 hours.
Yeah, we only got 2. We got 2 hours. 93 rush.
We were talking to you.
Friday. Well, you were.
We were talking to you.
You guys were rudely interrupted.
Something just happened over here.
What show does he do here?
A boxing show.
With who?
Like, he doesn't need any who.
I do a boxing show Mondays and Fridays.
This is going to pop off.
I'd love to have you on sometime.
I would love to be on.
No, you wouldn't.
Cooney's going to fuck you up, cuz.
You going to use me as a speed bag?
Getting there.
The tap's getting there?
Nah, that's all good. Show him that piece up. You get that on your line?
Huh?
Watch this here, big fella.
Oh, they want to see the tap on Theo.
Oh.
I
heard that.
I want to go home. I'm getting hot again.
Crunch. That hurts, right?
Luckily. Luckily, I wasn't looking, so I was relaxed.
Hey, listen, let me see you turn around and watch. No. Let me see you turn around and watch.
Oh my God! Now he's really fucking mad. I can't get a break with this fucking thing.
Anyway,
my partner quits.
What you think was going to happen when you said I'm going to punch in your Groucho Marx glasses?
I'm a comedian. I'm going to be at the.
It wasn't funny. It wasn't
funny. I'm going to be in McGuire's on Long Island next weekend.
Don't ring the bell.
McGuire's, November 4th and 5th.
But it's going to happen.
No, don't. Oh my God! Maybe I should have stayed home with my wife.
Your shoulder's still up in the air.
I know. Hey, listen,
that hurts, right?
It hurts. Yeah. You got invited to where? Lenny's wedding?
Who's a smart guy here? Look at him. He's about two body lengths away from me.
I know. You couldn't even get to him.
Couldn't get to him.
Club Soda Kenny would get in here before.
No, Kenny's out there. He said he hears the whole thing going on, right?
Yeah.
Great guy.
You trained Kenny, though.
I'm trying to get him to come to my gym.
Kenny came to your gym.
Yeah.
Where's your gym? Long Island?
No,
Jersey.
Where?
Jersey? Mountainside, New Jersey. A place called Brawl House. It's got wrestling, jiu-jitsu, MMA.
Wow.
Boxing,
How
CrossFit.
How far from Jersey City?
It's about 20 minutes.
Hey, Cooney, can we get you to do a real punch into something? How do we do this? Can he break boards or something?
No, he's a boxer. He breaks people's face.
I don't know. Yeah, but
he's listen, obviously, I'm just put this gently out to you guys. He's got a little more size about him.
Carl?
Yes, I mean, could be more approachable.
All right, Carl, get up. He's going to punch you.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, anyway, listen.
You gotta. I don't give a fuck whose radio station it's in. Opie fucking what? Fuck all of you. I am not getting punched by Gerry Cooney.
Jerry Cooney's a nice guy, though.
And I want to keep it that way.
Why does he hit me? But I had a comment. I made a crack, and
I don't want to take a punch from him. That
Jerry,
hurts, right?
I think you're a gentleman. I'm a fan. I don't want to touch you. I don't want you to touch me. I want to be perfectly good friends.
Yeah,
very good.
Did you beat Ali?
I never fought Ali.
I thought you did.
See, that's where you coming from.
He did a little.
How old are you?
I'm 50.
I thought you were a lot older.
He fought Ken Norton.
Listen, I was the other morning at 7:30 in the morning.
He knocked out Ken Norton.
I remember that.
Right?
You don't remember
I think I was there. Yankee Stadium?
No.
Where'd you fight him?
Did you hear when he puts his hand on the counter?
I know. It's like steel.
It's like concrete.
No.
And he's pointing at me. Oh, look at it. Let's beat up the
How'd you know you're going to be a good boxer? You have big hands as a kid?
I grew up in a household where my father was very rough and very abusive. And my brother left the house when he was 15. And I used to go to the gym a couple of years later to watch him. And I started boxing. And I was pretty good at it. And I could punch. So I entered into the Golden Gloves in New York State, in Madison Square Garden. We fought every week in the Garden. And I had 7 fights, 5 knockouts. I won the middleweight championship. And I found out later on in life that it helped me express my anger for what my old man was putting me through. And then they put my picture in the paper, so it made me somebody.
Wow. That's a good story.
And what I'm afraid is if this continues, they're going to put my picture in the paper again, and it's going to be a sad story.
He's pointing at.
Wait, did you ever fight your dad? You ever beat the shit out of your dad?
This is going to go wrong.
Let me tell you something. My old man built a ring in the backyard. I used to box him, and my mother would keep time. And I could have whipped his ass, but I just couldn't hit him, right?
Yeah.
Years later, I thought, wow, I wish I would have kicked his ass one time. And I met somebody on the road who said they had the same experience, and they kicked their father's ass, and they feel horrible about it. So I'm glad I never did.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
But anyway, I was with Bobby Flay, who's a great guy. He's working on a documentary or a movie about my life.
Oh, really?
And he has a partner for 25 years who's going to box November 18th at the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Okay.
For charity. They're going to raise $700,000. I do a fundraiser. I raise 110. I said, I got to get some of that money. And so I went down to the gym and trained the guy at 7:30 in the morning. And obviously, the guy they don't know how to fight, really. They teach a watered-down version of it, but I was able to help him not get caught with right hands because the guy was jabbing, leaning into his left all night long. When you do that to me, the first time I said, please do it one more time. Please do it one more time. And the next time you do it, I'm going to hit you with a shot.
Right.
So I got him to sit back on his body, look at the picture instead of being in the picture. I always tell people, there's a guy by the name of Demetrius Andre. YouTube him. He's a junior middleweight, 154, great fighter. He takes all your power away, your tools, and then he strips you down. And that's what you'll be facing, bro. I don't know who I'm advertising now.
Opie, you did say you wanted the show to have more balls again.
Bobby Flay, I got to tell you something. I want to tell you something. Can I tell you something, bro?
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm with you. I'm not. I'll run out of here.
If he beat me up, I would get paid 6 at a post, wouldn't I?
Oh God!
One rib at a time.
No, I developed a shot.
That's
now.
3 shots they took from Gerry Cooney.
Just
I was going to say my wife's name, so I'm not afraid of you.
Listen, I got to tell you something.
Yes, Jerry.
I can't tell you how many people I talk to that hear me on the show.
Are they hearing you on your show?
So big fans of you.
Yeah, that's good.
Show.
That's good to know.
And
when does your show start?
My show starts at 6.
Oh.
6 to 8 every Monday, every Friday.
Let's hope at 5.
No, you hope to get rid of me. You got the camera on?
It's going over the top. What do you think of our Knicks?
Hey, listen.
Don't say
they're
listen.
Struggling. They're struggling. They're growing. I mean, hopefully Jackson will do something to make them better this year.
Really?
They look pretty. But listen, what are we going to do?
I know you're a Knicks fan.
I'm a Knicks fan all my life.
It's frustrating.
Very.
But you know what? Seriously, I watched that Linsanity movie. They haven't been anything since he left.
I know. They should have... whatever. I don't want to get this again.
It's. I'm just saying. It was like, what the fuck was that? The Garden was like electric every time he played.
It got me back. I didn't see a game at the Garden for years, and Linsanity brought me back.
Yeah. Well, then worse than that, I'm also a Jets
And now
fan.
he's on
plays for the Nets.
He's playing for the Nets.
He played good last night. Or the opening night, he played good. He had like 18 points.
Well, the thing about it was he was an ordinary player. He wasn't a superstar.
Oh, I know.
And he got in the Knicks and he became a superstar.
Right.
He took him to L.A. Then wasn't even L.A.
Houston.
No,
Linsanity?
Houston.
Yeah, Houston.
We didn't sign him, and then he went to
No,
Houston.
because it was Carmelo's. He didn't want him.
That's
on the
what
team.
I think. But then someone else said that it was impossible to sign him.
Carmelo didn't like
that's
him.
That's what I thought, and that's another reason why I don't like Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo's a gigantic cunt. Sorry about that word, but you already hit me. So what's the worst you can do now?
Well,
anyway, he's a gigantic. He's not a good. He's not a team player, Carmelo.
I'm with you.
So it's ridiculous that he's our big. First of all, no one gives a shit about Carmelo, and not to be racist, but when you get just 5 random black guys, it's hard for all these white fans to get all into it. You know what I mean? Unless you got a great team, but you put a white guy in or anything different, it's more exciting for the fucking fans instead of another black guy who probably beat up his wife that morning.
Wow!
I didn't mean to add that last part.
Wow, that's some anger, right, Cooney?
Hey,
that's some anger.
Now he's funny.
Wow, you hit the funny into it.
He's funny.
Listen, I know Carmelo Anthony. I think he's a great player.
And he sucks.
Listen, he hasn't got a team
he's
around
good.
him.
He's good in the Olympics. He's good in the Olympics, but he has great players around him. But he's not a star. He doesn't make his teammates better. He's good. He's good if he's got great players around him.
Kevin, he doesn't make everyone else around him better.
Because he's an isolation guy.
He's got an incredible watch collection.
Yeah, he's got great skills, but he doesn't fucking get everyone else involved.
Player.
I completely agree with you.
So we're talking about the Knickerbocker. You're talking about watches and shit. What the fuck?
I'm just trying to keep calm you down a little bit, Jerry. You're scaring the fuck out of me. Tell you the truth.
You got a phone call.
You a little nervous?
Oh, that's my liquor guy.
Okay.
I got a bourbon tasting this weekend.
Yeah.
Anyway, big fight's coming up. Cold
I just don't know the fight game. Do you know the fight game, Kevin Brennan?
Listen, we got some great fights coming up. Anthony Joshua, heavyweight from England, won the gold medal. He's a heavyweight champ. He's going to be fighting maybe Klitschko. Some big fights coming. Light heavyweights, Peterviev, Andre Ward.
Well, let me ask you a question. Why was the heavyweight so big 20 years ago and 30 years ago, and now it's nothing?
Heavyweights?
Yeah.
Because what happened was, I'm going to tell you in a short.
Because remember Ali Frazier? Any heavyweight fight was like gigantic, and now it's
everybody
nothing.
Watched.
Listen, bro, you ask a question.
Well, there's more distractions too.
Shut up.
Hope he talks. Don King. Told him to shut up.
Listen, Don King.
What happened?
He should be my life coach.
I think we were making some good points there, Kevin Brennan.
He doesn't like me.
Don King came in and signed up all the heavyweights and ruined the game. He'd be robbed and raped and robbed them. And Klitschko boys came along, and then heavyweight division died, and the Klitschkos were fighting cruiserweights for years. And now the heavyweight division is forming again. So the next couple of years, we're going to see some great fights.
Okay.
Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Klitschko. We got just a lot of guys. Okay. A lot of heavyweight. Middleweight division.
Did you ever have to deal with Don King?
You know what? That ruined my career because, Don King had everybody signed in the heavyweight division except for me. Because he was a slave owner, in my opinion. And we refused to sign him, so we had to wait to become the mandatory. And I was fighting once a year in the most important times of my career, instead of fighting four or five times a year, I was fighting once. So I knocked out Norton in 54 seconds in the first round. I don't fight for 13 months, and then I fight Holmes. You know, one of the top 5 greatest heavyweights in history.
Jerry.
What?
You said on the show, though, you were partying, too.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, that's part of it.
But you were partying before you fought...
No, here's what happened.
He went through some partying.
The night I knocked out Kenny
You were out to fight Larry Holmes and you were partying before that?
The night I knocked out Kenny
Well, that's how Tyson got in trouble in Japan when Buster Douglas knocked him out. He was partying the night before.
No, he had problems with his wife. He had a lot of problems.
Yeah, we all do. I'm saying they said he was partying. He was partying in Japan.
He didn't take it seriously.
He didn't train.
Yeah, because nobody did.
He didn't take that one seriously. What happened with you?
I was burning the candle on both ends.
The night before Norton, you were partying?
No, the night I knocked out Kenny Norton, I could have beat anybody in the world. You think I would have said to myself, let me get a good trainer, let me get in great shape, I'm going to fight Holmes for the championship. I didn't say that. I started drinking and messing around with some recreational drugs.
Studio 54?
Oh, yeah, man.
I think I remember you now.
No, it was some great time over there, bro, I'll tell you. And... You know, I forgot the focus, but still, it was my
frustrating.
Yeah, but if you know the whole world's going to watch you fight Larry Holmes, doesn't that get you to focus?
What is that?
That's Hillary Clinton.
Oh my God!
Doesn't that get you to focus when the whole world's going to watch you fight a black guy? It was like the heavyweight champ of the world. Doesn't that get your attention?
All right, well listen.
I mean, I'm doing a spot at the Comedy Cellar tonight. I'm doing a spot at the Comedy Cellar tonight, and I have to fucking.
You're gonna be on your best behavior.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get drunk before the show or whatever. Burn a candle on both ends. I don't know what you call bisexuality, but anyway.
What?
Fuck. He already hit me 3 times. What's the worst that can happen?
6 times?
I want to get in the paper.
I want to get in the paper. No, he's a young guy back then, though. He doesn't know better.
No, I know. Who was your trainer? Gus D'Amato. He was the best trainer, right?
No, he wasn't.
He kept Mike Tyson in check for all those years.
No. And once Mike Tyson made it, he was gone.
Huh?
Once
he died. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered.
No, it wouldn't have mattered.
No, Mike listened to him.
Some people said it would have mattered that he would have kept Tyson,
No.
Together. No.
I think it would have helped. It wouldn't have hurt. It wouldn't have hurt because he got him when he was a kid, and that's when you get him.
You know, athletes, for me, I grew up in a very negative atmosphere. I learned a lot of negativity.
Yeah, I'm 1 of 10. I'm with you.
And so when the success frightened me, and I went and sabotaged myself.
I think that's what Lenny Marcus did.
Yeah. He couldn't handle the success that he was having at the podcast. He could have learned from Gerry Cooney.
So what do you got? You got tons of guys just come on all the time?
I love it. It's just, it's an open door, man. Here's Brother Weeze coming down the hall, my mentor in this business. Who was your mentor in boxing? Who do you look up to? Who was your guy?
Well, I became a fighter. I watched the Ali Frazier fight.
Right.
And I loved that fight so much, I became a fighter that night. And my oldest brother, Tommy, was a great guy. He had to leave the house when he was 15, lived on his own since he was 15. A lot of struggles, but...
was he a boxer?
Fighter. He was in the Golden Gloves the same year I was. He made it to the finals in the heavyweight division, and I was a middleweight. He lost in the finals, and then he went cross-country, and I stayed with it.
Wow. Oh, that was it for him?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's doing great right now. He's got 2 beautiful kids, and he's living upstate, and...
I read in the early 1900s.
Now I see. See, this is what this shit is. He wound this shit up.
No, I didn't even drink it yet.
What is it?
5-hour energy.
You took the 5-hour energy?
No, I didn't even drink it.
It's like steroids. I know, on radio, it's like steroids.
Have a cup of coffee.
It's cheating. No, that coffee takes too long. I didn't know if you were going to let me on. I just had it in my bag.
I let you on so you could get punched by Gerry Cooney.
No, supposedly in the early 1900s, they thought the Irish had an unnatural advantage in boxing because they were so hostile and aggressive.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
before the blacks took over and now the Latin community, but they thought the Irish had an unfair advantage in boxing. I read that.
Is that
true? It makes sense.
No,
because in the early they were mad. When they came over, they were hungry. They were mad.
But like I said, but most of those guys that grew up with no emotions, no feeling, they don't hug, they don't kiss.
Yeah.
They self-sabotage themselves at the end because they don't believe in themselves.
Right.
And so,
but boxing is good for them because you got it. Like you said, it's a release
to a degree.
To a degree.
And then
how's your arm? How's your arm? Is it good?
I'm all right.
That's Brother Weeze.
Hey, Brother Weeze.
What's up, buddy?
That's Gerry Cooney.
Looks like Voss in 10 years.
That's Sammy.
Hey, Sammy.
What's going on, man?
My name is Junior.
Wow, you look like a little bit like him.
Yeah.
Very little, very little. Very little.
You're human.
Jerry.
We got to take a break, Gerry Cooney.
Hey, I'm out of here. Listen.
Yes.
Love you guys.
You live on Long Island still?
No. I was just out there yesterday.
Get some tickets. I'd be like,
why did he answer that so seriously? What's wrong with Long Island these days?
Well, I just out in Riverhead. I had to go out for my sister got attacked, and she was stabbed numerous times.
She okay?
And left for dead.
What?
A year and a half ago. And so the trial, when she was going to be on stand, was Monday. So I went out there. No, it was Tuesday. So I went out there, stayed overnight, spent the day, listened to her on trial. Horrific story, what happened to her. And
what happened to her?
She got stabbed and multiple times.
In her home?
Shoulder broke. No, it was out.
She knew the guy or no?
She knew the guy.
Oh my God!
But and so
like a boyfriend,
an ex-boyfriend. And what happened was he was just convicted today and is facing 25 to life.
Wow.
And I went out there.
Good.
How's she doing?
She's doing great, man. She's doing great.
God bless.
So proud of her, and so these are.
Imagine, Jerry, you would have caught that dude.
Pains we got in life. Listen, he was sitting 20.
My God.
He was sitting 20 feet away from me.
You must have been like,
and all of a sudden they had 4 cops come in.
Oh.
And obviously the guy is out of his mind. Just
Were you thinking about it though?
I did. I thought about it.
Of course, I think you gotta.
Especially, and there's a lot of stuff I don't want to talk on the air about.
Sure.
Anyway, she's doing great, and I got to be there. I'm going to go out there when he gets sentenced, which is going to be December 23rd. I'm going to be there in front in that courtroom watching.
Right.
Wear your boxing gloves.
No.
You're digging a hole. Oh my God. Jerry, I'm a giant fan of yours. You can come to my restaurant and chat. I'm eating for free for the rest of your life.
Come on, stop it. Come on, stop. What's the address? Love you, bro.
All right.
Hey, I love you, man.
All right, Jerry. We'll have you.
Come on the show.
We'll go to a game
love
soon.
You, bro.
I love you too, Gerry Cooney. Cuban. Good.
Fuck this.